he took a responsibility to become a community builder in Nepal. And now in Nepal, we have one of the most growing communities all over the world. We started from 5, now we are talking about 50 to 60 on-campus programs that's going to be achieved. So this is that we are talking about. Whole Price is growing because of their people, of their leaders in the ground, and because at Whole Price we don't have any blocker. If you are willing to grow, if you are willing to take further responsibilities, you find all the support that enable you to exert your leadership and to express your potential. So this is one of the keys why Whole Price is growing without limits over the years.
So how are you able to maintain this brand value so constantly?
Yeah, of course. So we actually we have also a great marketing team, and our founder and CEO Ahmed Ashkar himself is always passionate about the marketing side of Whole Price. So we keep like the campus director knows, the campus director know exactly that we send them a brand playbook. So this, because we make sure that our campus directors and our community, they respect our brand guidelines. So our marketing team all over the Whole Price channels in Facebook, in Instagram, they always maintain that huge and amazing quality of branding, and they also advise the campus directors to respect that branding rules. And that's how we can keep that standard of branding all over our programs.
And I heard, Mr. Fedi, that you don't take problems as problems, but you take it as a challenge and you try to solve it patiently, with patience. How true
Exactly.
is that?
Yeah,
Okay,
it
thank you so
is
much.
indeed. Yeah, it's really true, because we always see the problems as opportunities, and we see them as business opportunities actually. So that's why at Whole Price we say start, dig deeper to find out the main pain that our like the farmer is facing, or the worker is facing, or the community and people, vulnerable communities are facing. Try to find the solution that help them, that make their life easier, that make their life more meaningful, to have them like their right and dignity, but also make sure to have a scalable model that enable the business to grow and to have like revenue, and so you can grow and make more impact. So yeah, that's totally true.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fedi. And since you are working for a top student brand, Hall Price, which is also Changemakers brand, what do you suggest to young entrepreneurs? Like, how can they build their own products? Would you like to suggest branding their products or ideas? I know, branding product has a huge branches, but would you mind explaining it in short to our audiences?
Sure. So for the branding, it's always important. So there is one thing. So as you can see, Zoom, for example, Zoom, when they started like, the brand is super simple. As you can see, it's still simple bottom, simple everything, but what they are doing, they actually solve a problem. They solved like this connectivity problem, and they actually made it more accessible than any other one in the market or in the concurrence, right? So I always would like to invite our community also, when they have an idea, when they want to implement it. It's good to have like some certain brand rules and branding, but also don't spend lots of time in there, because you are looking for the perfect brand and the perfect designs and the perfect colors, etc. Okay, start like with simple ones. Make your product more accessible, test it with more users, and then you can always improve and upgrade in the branding. So that's my advice in those raising ideas and startups.
Thank you so much for such an appealing answer, Mr. Fedi. And thank you for what you have been doing as regional analyst. And that's such an inspiration to everyone. So I would like to
Thank you
move
so
to Mr.
much.
Susan. Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so
I
much.
will I would like to move to Mr. Susan again. So you are a community builder for Nepal at Hall Prize Foundation. There used to be only 7 to 10 on-campus events previously, but now it has like more than 59 on-campus events. So Hall Prize brand value has skyrocketed in Nepal. And do you believe the brand value of Hall Prize has increased exponentially in Nepal?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Uh, as Fedi also mentioned that Nepal is one of the fastest growing community in Hall Prize this year. And last year, yeah, we had only 10 on campus program, and this year we have more than 50 on campus program. So the brand value, of course, has been skyrocketing. And if you go to the market and if you see in the social media, everywhere you can see the Hall Price, and even some of the big entrepreneurs also starting to updating some of the status on the social media and mentioning Hall Price and this and this. They are doing this, they are doing this, and yes, of course, the brand value has been grown so much in an exponential rate, and almost we have grown our community more than 5 times with compared to the last year. So yes, of course, we have grown exponentially. Yeah, right.
I got the answer, like it is growing exponentially, and our audiences also got the answer that the brand value of Hall Prize is increasing. So, what do you think made it possible?
Okay, so to be honest, the main reason of behind the increasing the brand value in Nepal is the Hall Price brand itself, because the Hall Prize is the world's biggest platform, is the world's biggest social movement for the university level students, for the uh, for uh, for the uh, for the social entrepreneurship, and it provides the risk-free platform to all the students, and so that they can come up with the innovative business startup ideas, and they can pitch their ideas, they can learn from this platform, and so on. And also it is considered as the Nobel Prize for the students, and also we collaborate with the United Nations. This is not, Hall Prize is not popular in Nepal, but also in the globally also. It's a big brand itself. And Hall Prize, uh, you know, it conducts in more than 121 countries, and more than 2,000 universities. We do have Hall Prize on campus programs. So the first one is the brand itself, and the second one is uh, from this year uh, Hall Prize decided to launch the new program, that's the community builder program. And I would like to say this is the one of the amazing decision that Hall Prize has ever taken. And uh, you know we have community builders in more than 90 countries, and I also had applied to the for the community builder, and I was selected. And the community has grown very massively globally. In India, we have more than 200 on-campus programs, and in Pakistan, we have more than 100 on-campus programs. In Bangladesh, also we have more than 100 on-campus programs. And yes, of course, this year in Nepal also, it has affected well, and we have more than 50 on-campus programs. And when I became community builder, then I had made one community that's called Hall Prize Nepal community, and there are 30 amazing impact leaders from different on-campus programs and different cities and different faculties. They are really amazing, and together we worked well, and we started to exploring the all the universities in Nepal. And to be honest, I had no idea, how many universities were in Nepal, and I had no idea that there are some universities like, agriculture, forestry universities, far western universities, and midwestern universities. Those universities also exist in Nepal, and they are doing amazing. But when I became community builder and when I started to exploring all the universities, then I got to know that they are amazing, and we can also organize, these whole price programs, and we can provide this amazing platform to the students from those universities also. So on that way, we started to gaining more and more campus directors applications, and we started to interview them, and finally, uh, we are we are having more and more impact leaders from different on-campus programs. And last, it was all about referring, because whoever becomes campus director, they started to refer to other friends from different other colleges or different other universities. Then also, people got to know that, oh, Hull Prize is happening in Nepal, and this is the very amazing platform. They started to knowing about Hull Prize, and they started to applying. And at the end, we have got more than 50 on-campus program. Yeah, this is the, these are some of the reasons that we were successfully to, we were successful to gain lots of on-campus programs. And to be honest, it's been really great journey, and we have we have been successful, for building amazing community of social entrepreneurs in Nepal.
Actually, I've been hearing a lot of things about what you've been doing in Nepal, and hats off to you for what you have been doing as community builder at Hall Prize Foundation in Nepal. And without you, Hall Prize would not have grown in such an exponential way in Nepal. Thank you for the lovely answer. I will get back to you, Mrs. Hussain, and I would like to move to Mr. Fedi again. You are Regional Analyst Asia at Hall Prize Foundation. Asia is one of the biggest continents. Are more ideas arising from Asia than other continents?
Well, thank you for the question. Of course, yeah, Asia is indeed one of the biggest continents, and it is like in terms of number of on-campus programs, it's the biggest, the leading one in terms of the number of on-campus programs. Yeah, we have many amazing ideas from all Asia region. Great innovative ideas. We see them in our regional summits. We have also many regional summits planned to be in Asia this year, and also in the previous years we always have many regional summits in Asia. And yeah, we are expecting this year such amazing participation from Nepal, and I hope that you will be prepared to the international level. So I'm really passionate, and I'm really happy to see all the amazing session happening in a weekly basis with the community in Nepal. I see Susan always organize. Our campus director always, don't lose any moment to help teams, prepare more, and that's great. We are looking forward to see you all in our regional summits.
So as many problems, there are so many problems related to proper nutrition has been increasing for last few decades. And we believe for entrepreneurs, the more problems, the more the opportunity. How would you like to connect this?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. So that's and actually we are quite lucky. Like for example, in my country, in Tunisia, North Africa, we have like many problems in the surrounding. I'm sure in Nepal, in Pakistan, in India, in all our countries, we are still need to develop many stuff around us. So we are actually I saw many teams from the United States or from Canada or from Australia. They actually travel, or from the UK they travel to India or to Nepal or to Africa, to some specific countries to see the problems. And but us, we know what those problems look like, and we know the people, we know the struggle. So we are around that. We need just to step up, be confident, and avoid, like, instead of just talking about government and or like why the problem is about like this kind of policies or whatever. Instead of that, react and act with solutions and with business ideas that solve those problems, that make those people. We are the hope of our nations, so let's step up and be innovative and apply all what we learn in our university, and especially beyond that in those like kind of initiative like Hall Prize. Apply all what we are learning in the real grounds. So that's my message here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fedi. Mr. I will get back to you. Mr. Susain Dangol, would you like to add something about Food for Good theme? Food for Good theme?
Yeah, of course. So this year, the Hall Prize come up with the amazing challenge called Food for Good, and you know, as being from the Newar community, there are lots of dishes of lots of food items that we every year we consume, and uh, for especially for Nepal, we have amazing opportunity we have got, because in Nepal there are lots of communities, and there are different types of food, food dishes that we consume. You know, if you go to the mountains areas, they have their own type of dishes, and if you go the hilly regions,